Good morning, art buddies, and welcome to Bricolage with Pink Girly. Happy Sunday. It's a beautiful day here. We're going to get up to 80, they say. I think 80 plus. Woo! We had a couple of really nice cool days, but now it's heating back up again. Woohoo! So, welcome in. Come in, come in, come in. Get comfy. Today I'm going to work on a flow journal. As I said in my description box, every year I feel like I want to make one of these, and then by the time Christmas rolls around, I don't have it ready. And it doesn't have to be for Christmas. I just have a lot of Christmas stuff, and that's what I felt like doing. So, unfortunately, it's not July where I could say Christmas in July, so this is Christmas in August. But like I said, you can use the ideas for any kind of a journal. Now, in my mind, a flow journal is something that has a lot of different things in it, and it flows. You can take things in and put things back. For me, it means kind of like a supply kind of a journal. Good morning, Gail. Okay, Gail, thanks for letting me know. Glad you can at least listen. That's cool. And so then I thought, well, I wonder really what a flow journal is. And so I looked up the description. And on the internet, let's see if I can get my more thing here. More. A flow journal contains things that someone else crafted or included that you may or may not ever have seen or even have access to where you live. I would not have thought that would be the definition on the internet, but there you have it. So it's wide open, right? You can do what you want. So I, a little while ago, had started this. Did you ever have a project that you start and you might get pulled away, sidetracked, whatever, get tired of it? You put it aside and then you come back and you think, why did I do that? Well, that's what this is here. I'm taking apart some of what I did. First of all, my sewing machine was not working, so I've got really horrible stitches here. And of course, you can make a cover, as most of you know, with anything that you have. So when my son and I were in Europe, we were in Yorkshire, England, and we went into a store called the Trading Post, and we did a lot of Christmas shopping there. I just had my little, there they are. And we had so many things. They don't give you bags in England. And so we purchased this Christmas shopping bag. And when I brought it home, I thought, well, I don't really need that. It might make a cute cover. So a couple of things. My machine was not working well. I wanted to include the handles of the shopping bag. So I stitched those in. But what I didn't do is I didn't cut. I'm gonna come back and cut this and flip this snowman around. So I just, while I was waiting for the stream to start today, I started taking these stitches out. So I think going forward, I'm going to cut here, flip my snowman around, and then when I stitch it, he'll be right side up. But I also wanted a spine, a sturdy spine, so I had nestled a piece of cardboard in there to make a nice strong spine. And then I notched it here, you can see, to put my cords. So the other thing I did this morning was I looked up Midori bookbinding, and I'm ready for this complicated procedure on how to do a Midori binding, and it It wasn't involved. It's just putting your elastic bands in and tying them. Who knew? So I'm going to kind of show you, I think, if I can get all this out quickly and cut this. I don't know if I have the only caveat will be, I don't think, well, maybe I did glue that down. That might be a problem if I glued that down. So I'm not going to fuss with this and bore you guys with this, but this is going to be my cover. Okay, just like this. And like I said, this is a shopping bag, so I'm going to put my handles in. I'm going to stitch around. I may end up doing a blanket stitch all the way around. I'm not sure. But hopefully, if this is not glued down, I'm going to cut this here and flip my snowman around. And then I was going to add a third elastic band just to show you it's not complicated. Now this is probably a little heavier than what you need, but I have a hard time with determining. Hey Anch, good morning. You know when they say so many centimeters? So this one here is a lot thicker than what I have here. But all you do is just take your elastic band, your elastic, I should say, and then tie it. Now this is really thick. And you want to tie it not super tight, but you want to tie it tight enough where it's going to hold a signature. You want it to have a little bit of a snap. So I see some other folks are coming in. Good morning, good morning. This is really heavy. This might be hard to tie. Now, I only looked at one video. This is how this lady did it. And her video was called Midori binding. So, okay, so and then you just trim. Now, I'm sure you could put a little glue on your knot if you wanted to. I probably shouldn't trim that too much because I have to take that off so I can cut mine. And I bought this on Amazon, of course. And I can add something like this into my store front if I remember. I don't even know if this says. This is really kind of thick. This is an 1/8 inch, 3 millimeters. So I would even go whatever. If I put this in my shop, I'll put a smaller band in. But I don't think it's too terribly expensive. So this is going to be my cover. So I have tons of Christmas stuff just sitting in a bin, in couple different bins. And so all I'm going to do is go through it. I've got 2 signatures started here, and then I'll show you. Oh, I didn't pull my washi tape. I want to go pull washi tape. See, I get so involved doing something, I forget what I'm doing. Yeah, nobody's chatting, Ian. It's just you. Gail is going to be listening from afar. Oh, got that jumping again. Ugh. So maybe somebody will chat in a minute. So I just started folding different sizes, different really scraps of paper. That was a different shape. So whatever you have goes. I pulled out a couple of stamps to maybe decorate. We'll make a couple pockets here and there. We'll see what I find. And yeah, I mean, some of it I just tear because the idea is whoever the user is will be able to use the little components that you include in the flow journal. Okay, there's the center. And then these will just slip under those elastic bands. Good morning, Judy. Good morning. Thank you, my love. You are so sweet. Okay, while I'm thinking of it, I saw this morning that my sister Cheryl uploaded a video. You want to make sure you go in and watch that. And she's doing okay, but she's got a road ahead of her. So if you think of our dear Cheryl, make sure you pray for her if you would. Now let me see if I can get to my washing tape, because I think I'm going to need that straight away. I should make myself a list of what I need for when I start to stream. That's an idea. I'm not seeing any Christmas. There's a little Christmas. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. There might be a couple here I can use. I should have all my Christmas washes together, but that would be a little too smart. Oh dear. I've got a lot of sparkly washi tape. Hey, Aunt Beck, nice to see you. Good morning. All right, so that's definitely Christmas, and I've got some silver still. So, oh, I got a frog on my throat. Silver and gold. I don't know. That looks kind of Christmassy. Silver and I don't think this is washi. I think this is like a duct tape. So I'm hesitant to use that because I want whatever I washi tape down, I want someone to be able to remove, what I put down, to be able to remove it and use it. So now I've got one bag I pulled out of Christmas stuff to look through to see how we might implement it into this journal. Now I want to keep in mind that my pages are only going to be so large, like they're not going to be the 12 by 12 because I want it to fit nicely in my cover. So now I'm looking for things. Oh, that might make a good pocket. Oh, I've got that song in my head. That's cool. I don't even know what they are. This is just the tip of the iceberg, sorry to say. Oh, I do love Christmas. Okay. So here's some little bits that can maybe go in an envelope. Here's some really cool ribbon. I might take the wire out. Hey, Jacqueline, good morning. Did I miss anybody else? So let me do that right now. So if you have any wired ribbon and you choose to, you can take this wire out. It just pulls out if you can grab a hold of it. And I think I need a little pair of pliers. I don't want pliers that cut. Yeah, I always wait and think, oh yeah, I want to do this, and then, oh, I can't grab a hold of that wire. I could have used my tweezers, I guess. And then when it comes time to needing it or wanting to put it in my Etsy shop or whatever, it's too late to get started. So I was cleaning up yesterday and looked back in the corner of my room where I have my Christmas stuff, so some of my Christmas stuff stored. I thought, oh, that might be a fun to get started. You need to live on your desk. That might be a typo. Okay, so I'm going to keep that wire. That may come in handy. Now I'm going to do the other side. Just take it and give it a pull and then kind of zhuzh it. Whoop. It's not real thick wire. See, I just busted that piece off. Whoop. It went back into the ribbon. Maybe I'll try the opposite end. I can get a hold of it a little better. Of course, having round nose pliers doesn't really help. No, typo. I want to live. You want to live on my desk. Jacqueline likes to touch everything. She likes getting her hands in there. That's why she likes dyeing. Okay, so these, I don't know what these are. I usually remember stuff that I buy, but all images 2013, so I've had it a while. May not be resold in print or electronic form. I guess I better not include that in my book. Angie's having, meatloaf, cheesy potatoes, baked beans, and slaw. Delish. That sounds delish. Talk about a festive celebration. Woo! Sunday at Angie's house. Woohoo! All right, so that's ready to go. So let's put these aside because I think this is just Velcro. I don't think they're rub-ons. They're pretty, whatever they are. Have no idea why I bought them. I guess I thought they were cool. Hey, Dana, good morning. I'll have to think about using these, huh? Another one. Okay. So now we've got a piece of ribbon. Now this is kind of cool. This is a I don't think I didn't emboss this. This was a tablet of paper I got that was embossed. So this might make a cool pocket. Some cool paper. This I think will make a cool pocket. These could be notes. More pages. All right, let's hold off on this. Oh. Where did my chat go? There we go. I'll keep everything. We've got some fuzzies in there, some socks. Okay, we'll put that aside for just now. I think I need more pages in this signature. This first one's a little thicker. So maybe we'll fold this. I'm just folding. And this looks like it's going to be a little, well, no, maybe just perfect. Oh, just wait. It's going to get to be more fun. All right, so let's go to the center. I like to have a nice picture in the center. So I'm going to keep this. Oh, he's upside down. Let's go this way. That old Santa. And, you know, decaling your edges, that's an idea. If you got some scraps and you don't want everything to be straight, you can take a ruler and decal your edges pretty easy. Or I don't do so well with tearing them on my own. So I've said this before. Kathy Berg enabled me to buy a deckled ruler. I'll show you that. And it makes life easier. Of course, Fisker has some stuff too that, you know. You can just use a regular ruler. It doesn't give you a little scallop type deckled edge, but it does. Let me go the other way. It does give you a nice tear. It just gives it a little something, something. Now, if you don't want to release that little strip of paper, you know, that's up to you. But you can do it. Which seems, I have to. Do you all think if I make gift card holders and put 5 in a pack, boy, that sounds like a good idea to me, and just especially going into the holiday season. You know, they can be a bit pricey at the stores. So, and you don't get 5. Whoop. I just found that you have to talk to the crowd, which is not, I'm not good at that. and then, you know, make sure they understand what it is you're selling. All right. All right, so I have 2 signatures that I'm going to be working with. Now I'm wanting 3, and you know, by the time I'm done, but today I'm going to just work with the 2, I believe. I think that'll give us plenty to do. All right, so I'm thinking right off, I might fold this point in. And I think I'm going to glue the bottom. Well, you know what? Yeah, I just want to think how someone might use this, right? So if I glue the bottom and use it as a pocket, they could really tear this whole sheet and use this as a pocket. It's got a little dinky dink down here. All right, let's just do it. I'm going to try not to overthink, which might be a little difficult for me. Here we go with the glue fiasco again. Oh, I think this one hasn't been working. I gotta soak my nozzles, I think. Let's try this one and try not to get too much glue out. Now right off the bat, has anyone ever made a flow journal that's here? Chat? I just made, I think I made 2 or 3 other ones when I was with the market. Okay, so that's a pocket we can use. And then I was thinking, where did I put those other papers? Now I also, oh, this is my other signature. I don't want to take stuff out of that. Running out of room to put things. Oh, here they are. Wait a minute. Now let's just see. I don't like all this white space either. I think I'm going to trim this down a little bit. And I did have a punch on my desk. I guess I put that away. Shocker, shocker, shocker. Ugh. This is bigger than I need, but it'll do. And then I want to grab my little I'll try this little, see if this will work. I'm not sure if that'll work. I might have to pull out some other ink. So I'm going to just make a little divot here. Not too deep. Just going to put a little color on the edges. Now, if you have a chance to, now I love the distress inks, but they're like a linen kind of fabric. Now, sometimes you can get some cheaper ink pads that are spongy, and they work, I think, a lot better for this kind of inking. Of course, I could put this on a blender pad. Good morning, Candy. Nice to see you. Hope you're feeling much better. All right, so I can put that there. And then, see, I got out a couple of stamps. So I'm thinking if I put that down, maybe a little tree right behind there might look cute. Now, what do I have handy that, yeah, this will work. I like to do a tester stamp and see how this goes. I'm going to just do it red. Not too bad. Isn't that a cute stamp? Okay. So let's see. I'm going to eyeball it. Maybe off to the side there. Now, you may have a certain project. Say you want to do a daily for a certain month, or say a certain color like yellow or green. You could put one of these together, and as you're going through your, ooh, snap beans. That sounds yummy. You can go through your stash. When you're going through your stash, maybe I'll cut a little bit more of that off. Pull those things and put them aside, and then create your own little flow journal. And then when it comes time to doing the daily for that month, or when you think you have enough things gathered for a particular project, you can just pull out your flow journal and then go to town. And you got everything right there. Right, I think a little, where do I have? I'm looking for a little star or yeah, like I've said before, once you get going and you start doing something, you think, oh man, I should have. You just get different ideas. Jacqueline and I were talking the other day about how amazed we are that somebody like Dee Dee Willingham, she knows where everything is. She's got everything. Like, she thinks of something and she's like, oh, I know where that is. And she just goes and she gets it. That's just amazing to me. She's so greatly organized. And she's got a good memory. J-Mac, good morning. Oh, well, welcome in, welcome in. It's nice to meet you. Come in. This is a lovely group of crafty, creative ladies. You'll enjoy us live. Glad you could pop in. Okay, so I'm looking for something that will go up in here. That's kind of big. And you don't, oh, look how cute that is. That's a little star, I think. Yeah, that's a, oh, it looks like my puppy had that in her mouth. Shocker. Shocker, shocker, shocker. All right, let's see if I can. If anybody has any questions for me specifically, please put it in caps. It's easier for me. All right, I'm going to glue this one down. Whoa. I need to transfer this to a smaller vessel, I'll say. I'm just kind of wiping some of that off. J-Mac, what kind of art do you like to do? Do you specifically do journaling, or are you into a couple different things? If you don't mind sharing. Okay, let's see. That's my little tester page. I don't know if I can get this to... All right, let's just put a couple. Now, I'm mostly doing this because I don't particularly like the white plain white background. You know, I like to do a little something, something. Okay, so now we can tuck things in there. Then I have this. That might look good there, although I don't know if I want two pockets. We can do this side. All right, I'm not a measurer. You're fairly new to journaling? Oh, cool. Especially junk journaling. It's, you know, boy, I really trimmed that short. It's okay. Maybe we'll do a little angled pocket. Let's do this. Anything goes in a flow. Okay. That'll work that way. So these really basically are just all, you know, bits and pieces or old paper collections, you know, that I didn't use all the paper years ago. Okay, I'm going to grab pine needle. And I'm going to put a little color on this. Now this is cool because it's embossed, so I'm just going to go a little bit like that. Pick up some of that embossed real lightly. It's kind of like a dry brush. So that kind of pops a little bit. All right, back to the glue. And what are you thinking for your gift card packets? Like doing a variety, or just like theme them for holidays, or like doing all occasion? All right, I'm going to pop this down. I'm kind of off screen there, aren't I? Okay. When I was first starting out and first had my Etsy shop, I had something listed, and this one lady, and I mean, it was a good, I mean, she was right. My glue had gone off the edge, and you could see a little discoloration, and she nailed me for it. So I try to clean that up whenever I can. Now this might make a cute tag, right? So let's trim this because we don't want to tag that long. And then generally I have a tag sitting somewhere where I can, maybe this one will work. I don't have one of those nifty puncher things that does the, you know, sides of a tag. This might not work. We'll see how it looks. They're kind of shallow. This is how I cheat. That's not so great. I just hate to waste the time to dig out. I put all my tags away. I don't usually clean up and put things, put things away. Oh dear. Well, the cat's been out of that bag for a long time. I think most of you know that about me. Oh, okay, let's just go with it. So now I'm gonna punch a little hole in there. And then if I find any fibers, we can go ahead and, so I'm just popping a little hole in the top. And then maybe I'll use that green again. And then whoever, you know, the user can use this certainly to journal on the back. Or just use it because it's cute. And then I have another one that I could use. Let's round the corners of this one. Lori, I don't know. Think I'll make Christmas one because Christmas is coming. Yeah, that's a good idea. But maybe you could do a couple different ones, like do all occasion. You know, so people could use it for a birthday or, you know, just saying, you got a couple of options. All right, so this one can just be a card. I tried to get music. I wanted to have some Christmas music playing when you guys popped in this morning, but I couldn't figure it out. The choices that StreamYard gives you are not, there's no seasonal ones available. And I didn't want to mess up with the royalty thing. And most of the stuff, it says, you know, for free. But then when you look at it, it's like a free trial. Oh my gosh, I get myself in trouble with that so many times because I don't pay attention to the fine print. Oh, excuse me. I always try to do at least, you know, have one or two Hanukkah choices or colors. Okay, Gail's back. Too early for Christmas music. It was just going to be for a little bit, Gail. And it didn't work out, so we're good. Okay, so as we travel through and I go through my bits, we can start popping things in pockets and then go back, and that's a little too chubby for in there. Okay, now let's see what else did I wanted to make a little, let's fold this. Gonna fold this. Gail's busy, but she's listening. Okay, sounds great. Let's fold this that way. This one we can make like a belly band. Let's just put a little glue on that point. Like that. Well, you know your audience too, Ange. If you think Christmas themed things would be good, yeah, do it. I just wouldn't make 100 of them, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you could take orders if they really, sell like hotcakes. Okay, where do I have my... I have a little machine that makes envelopes. I was thinking a couple little envelope pockets might be fun. See if my brain is working. And I can remember where I have it. This could be, well, I still have stuff out from the other day. Yeah, do packs, yeah. But I go overboard, Ange. See, if I would do it, I'd be doing like 25 or more packs, which is not, it's not sensible. I make too much of everything. Well, that's in there. But I didn't. Okay, so it wasn't where I thought. It's really weird. I'm not touching my mouse, but stuff keeps popping up on my screen. Okay. So if I've got this going the wrong way. I don't think I could do that because that's not angled. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to try to do a little envelope. So I just made kind of like a square, but not really. I'm just eyeballing this. This is not going to be perfect. All right. That looks like a little Chinese takeout thingy. Okay, so I'm going to trim out
There they are.
Okay, so I'm going to trim out here. And I'm going to trim this off. Oh. And here. And here. Okay, now a little glooby dooby. Try to get a little glue. Ooh. Maybe a little spot right there. Okay, now let's see what I have in here. Gosh, I've had this stuff so long. Because a lot of this stuff, you know, you get so much of it, you never can use it all. Oh, look, that's a seashore thing. So I'm going to just start popping some of this in. Oh, this is a graphic 45. I mean, I save everything. That might be handy, that plain one. All right, let's find a page for this to go on. I think there might be some words here. Yeah. I want something with contrast, so I think maybe I'll put it there. While I think of it, I'm going to pop my glue gun on just in case I might find that I need it. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to get a brush out. Let's see. Okay. Candy, are you feeling any better, baby? I want to mention this again while there's more of us in here. If you didn't see it, it popped up on my feed. My sister Cheryl put up a video and she kind of gives an update on how she's doing, and she shows some of her art. She's kind of in bed, but if you get a chance, stop by so you can see that. Oh, look, October afternoon, hoot of an owl. I got everything thrown in here. Mm. Unfortunately, no. You went to the doctor this week. Numbers are a little better, but nowhere they should be. Aw. I don't know how this Halloween stuff got in here with my Christmas paper. The Devil's Claw. Seems like a cute one. That'll work, I think. All right, let's snippy snip. A little bit of, oh, you know what? Let's do a little, need a little bit of fabric. Let's find a little bit of fabric here. This might work. Yeah, hang in there. Exactly. If you're seeing progress, even a little bit, that's encouraging. At least you know you're headed in the right direction, right? That's great. My sister Cheryl said she's got, I think, to the beginning of September, some, chemo, and then we'll reevaluate and see where she is. No, I didn't think about that, Gail. I saw it right before I came on this morning. But I'll try to figure out how to do that. Now this one I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I just put washi tape on here. I'm wondering if that will hold as far as the belly band. Let's try. Let's see. Because I want the user to be able to take some of this stuff off and use it. So it starts to kind of look like a mishmash, but it's okay. It's a junk journal, right? It's a junky flow. A chunky flow. Chunky, junky flow. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, these are stickers. Okay. All right. Maybe they can go in that other pocket. That could be another. Okay, I've got quite a few of these. Okay, so see where we're headed? You know, we're just going to junk it up and add stuff that I have or that you have that you can use to make other projects. So let's get this glue off to the side. And thinking about something else for these. Gosh, look at all this jazz. So the littles were here yesterday, so that was fun. They went to the pool. I wasn't feeling so great, so I didn't go. So I'm sorry I missed that, but they enjoyed themselves, and we thought it would be really crowded because of the Labor Day weekend, but they said no. So they had practically the pool to themselves. Okay. Just trying to make 2 stacks of different. These are all the same. Okay. I have an idea for those. They're all the same. It's just a little wider. Let's see. That's trash. These are trash. Okay, this is different. I think I have a glue string attached to my finger. Thanks, Candy. All right, let's put these back in this plastic bag. Now, these are all a little thinner, but it might be fun to have a little, make like a little tablet out of these. If I can punch a hole, it's all the same. Yeah, I have a friend that had severe liver issues too. She never had a drink. Candy, I'm going to ask this. Just, I don't know. Sometimes you don't think about stuff. And for myself recently, I did a little research about gut health and stuff, and I'm working on that. And I'm sure my liver was not good, like a fatty liver. But have you ever explored or talked to your doctor maybe about some kind of, diet or something, or maybe you do, gut health, and try to restore your liver. Our bodies are amazing. Just an idea. Okay, so I'm putting a little Brad in this. Now I'm going to tuck this in somewhere. Just something different. Now just to take it up a notch. Yeah, the liver also does a lot of stuff for us, which I didn't realize. Mine's overworked, I'm sure. All right, I'm going to put this little star stamp on some of these. Well, maybe all of them. See, that just adds a little. You're learning that? There's so much to learn. I just finished a 5-day detoxing cleanse. I've got more ahead of me, but it wasn't too bad. The last day was a little rough. I'm pushing down too hard. I'm getting the edge of my, oh my gosh, the glue hairs drive me crazy. Okay, where's my, I'll just use one of these. Clean this stamp off a little. I want to get red, do some red. Okay, is everybody hanging in? Hanging in? Okay, here we go. Ah! You don't have to be as goofy as I am. I like doing all this little detaily stuff. So now in this, for this you might think, oh, well, what good is that? Well, you could put, a person's name on there and then put a list of gifts you might have in mind for them, in this particular case. All right, so now these are little groupings that I can add in pockets. Just add that in there. All right, these can sit over here. I still got more over here. Okay, Ange. Oh, Ange, that's a little high. Check it again in a little while. Okay. All right, so let's see what else I have in my bag of tricks here. Now you could throw if you're doing a Christmas one, or even if you're not, if you're doing a birthday one or a certain color, and you save greeting cards, you certainly can. What the heck is all that doing in there? Hey, that's a good pack. That's a I've been looking for you pack. You can do. That's interesting. Oh my gosh, I've been looking all over for this stuff. I've been looking all over for that. That should not be in here. No, I'm gonna have an avalanche. Shucker. Lay that on my keyboard. That's probably not a good idea. I got Tim Hope stuff in here. That's not Christmas. This must have been, oh, Lori's just finding a place to stuff things. Are we not surprised? All right, I might have to go grab another bag. This doesn't have the kind of stuff I'm looking for. Oh, these are cute. Let's make a little, let's try to make a little booklet like. Okay, so also on my desk, I have that piece of fabric. Let's get this, and let's get that tag. Where did I put the tag? Let's see. Bye, Aunt Beck. Thank you. Have a great day. Okay, so I just tore that in half, so I have a couple little pieces. I'll take my pokey tool. Pull that through. I think I'm going to use my hot glue. I don't think my tiny attacher will go through that. And I'm not sure tying it will be the best thing. So I'm going to pop a little glue there. Little glue here. J-Max says, I find crafting is soothing when you enjoy it. Yes, thankful you have something to share. Yes, definitely. That's why I'm glad Sister Cheryl, she's crafting even from her bed. She's got things to keep her busy, keep her inspired, and I think keeps her spirits up. She sounds like she's in good spirits. Okay, so that's good. All right, so I've got a little strip here. Couple different little strips. Let's see what we can do with these. Cute paper, right? All right, so let's think. Think. Okay, couple of different things. I can cut this. And then fold it. I'm looking around my desk thinking, oh, what else do I have that I think I might want to trim a little bit more off of that. All right. Then I'm going to take a little bit of I do like to ink. Oh, trim that a little bit. I always think I cut straight, but I mean, I line it up. I don't know. It's like folding a zine. Oh my gosh. Folding a zine. I still can't ever get them. Does anybody ever get to fold? Hey, Kel. She's a calico. Kel was wondering if depended on her back and how she was feeling. Oh, I'm glad you're there. Good job. It's a nice day here, so I'm thinking you have a nice day there. Let's see. I'm looking for some paper. Oh, here's some dictionary paper. I think this will work. This can work. All right, so I want to make some pages. For this little book. Let's see, what did that, right about there. And this doesn't have to be perfect either. Just making a little tuck in. I should really do this. Oh, he's such a nice cousin. He's a good guy. Thanks, Kel. It's hard to imagine all what's involved, but you do when you go there. Got your own little routine, huh? It just sounds glorious to me. All right, so I'm just cutting these little papers. And you can use anything you have. The idea is just to use your, scraps. We can put a few more in there. Be all different sizes. Yeah, I can't do the ocean either. It knocks me on my tail. I can't get up. I think I was telling Kel when we went to Bermuda, gosh, this was years ago. I wanted to go get in the water. So several of us, we took a bus and we went to where we could get in the water. And gosh, I wasn't even in that far. And in came a wave and knocked me on my, okay, have fun. Knocked me on my tail. Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to drown. Thank God my husband and my son were there and they grabbed me and got me up. But, oh my goodness. Not good. Okay. So now I need some thread to stitch this together. And I don't see any right here. I can grab some, but we're just going to set this aside for now. So, and I can put a little something here. I don't want anything too bulky because I want to slip it in a pocket. right? I could probably trim that off more, but I think I'm going to leave it the way it is. Get rid of some of this junk. Now I'm spying this here. Let's see if I can get this apart. It's double-sided tape. That's still sticky. Oh, candy. Yeah, I know. I know exactly what you're saying. It's terrible. Of course, mine is because I'm so heavy. I know that's not your reason, but all right, I'm going to put a little heat on this, see if I can get this apart. But I like sitting on the boardwalk. I like the people watch. I could sit and stare at the ocean for hours, really. My husband always wants to be doing something, so he goes running in and out of the shops, and I just sit and watch the ocean. Sometimes I'll take a sketchbook, or something like that to do. When Kellyanne and I went, because she'd not seen the Jersey Shore, so I said, well, let's take a ride down, because there's a couple shore points only about an hour from me. And this boardwalk, just the boardwalk, didn't have anything on it. Oh, I don't know if I can get a bow out of this, guys. This is really little. Oh my gosh, and it was so it was so cold. We were all bundled up. It was so windy that day. We were all bundled up in blankets. We didn't last. We didn't last too long, but it was nice. We took her to our favorite pizza place. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. What, like right outside under your window? Or literally under? Are you from Montana, Candy? That must have been beautiful. I would think that's a beautiful state. Okay, like let's see if I can do this. I don't know. I don't think there's enough to do my double bow like I would like to do. So let's see if I can just. Now see, this is printing on it. So when I come around the back side, I'm going to give that a twist and try to have the right side of my, the print, so you don't have the back part of the ribbon. And then I just shush it. I try to keep pulling it a little tighter. No, New Jersey my whole life, but oh, cool. All right. So that's, oh, look, that could go there. 18 years. Wow. Okay. So let's save that. Now, I generally have a little piece of thread or something sitting at my desk, but of course today I do not. So Oh, it's right in front of me again. I said to Jacqueline, oh gosh, I guess last week, I cannot find my wax linen. It was sitting right in front of me. I've got some red. I just need a little piece. This isn't going to be anything fancy. I'm just going to tie it. Oops. Put that back in. All right, now the next struggle is, okay, here we go. I think that'll, I don't know if that's going to fit in that needle, but we'll give it a go. Certainly I could put more pages in here, but it's just really the idea of it, really. I'm just going to put 2 holes. Because it's just little. All right, let's see. I don't know if I can do this without the right glasses on. I've got 3 glasses on my head today. Not unusual. All right, so let me think. I want the little bow. I want a little tie or something on the outside. So I'm just going to go from the outside in. Oh. Make sure I don't pull it all the way through. I made that longer than I thought. I'm going to loop it around twice. And then pull that as tight as I can without wrinkling my paper. Okay. I don't know if I like that there or not. This would be great, but I think that would be too poofy. Too poofy. So I'm going to leave that for a minute. Okay, let me grab another bag of stuff. See what else we have here that I can. Oh, you know what I might do? I have a 12 by 12 box with Christmas in it. I think I'm going to go get that. So give me one moment, please. Got to move my little cart out of the way. If I can find it. Okay, let's see what's in this box that we might be able to use if I can get it under my screen. Bring it up a little bit. Ooh. Okay. Oh, look, a napkin. We can put that in for sure. Oh, I love this stuff. You're on your last. Woohoo! Woohoo is right. Okay, that's some fun stuff. Oh, look at all that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look. Little gnomes. I sent some of this to Holly. There's a card. More gnomes. There's a tag I made, gosh, a long time ago. Maybe we'll include that. The definition on, oh yeah, look at that stuff. Christmas stamps. Could certainly include Christmas stamps. Oh, this has got a lot of good stuff in it. Okay, let's start with that stuff. Oh, here's another one. Our definition online was, things that people make that you wouldn't normally have access to. Oh yeah, this is something. Little snowmen. But I want to make it so they can get them off and reuse it. Isn't this like the perfect pine cone? See, this is the kind of stuff I save. As my British son would say, I'm a struggle. And he is correct. Okay. Another gulp of my water. And a couple of these little guys would be fun to put in. Couple little snowmen. That one's different. Look, do those. What's that song? Over to the snowman. That will be a cute angel. Okay, let's see. This might end up being a pocket. That could be a pocket. All right, let me show you what I do with some of this stuff. All right, let's see. These are... See, that you could just slip in as a page. That I can slip in as a page. This is what I was saying, like with Christmas cards, or sometimes you get those samples in the mail. Save all that stuff. You can throw that in a journal. Let's see, this one was going to be a card. Oh, I've got Merry Christmas inside. It might be good to put that in. All right, let's get rid of this stuff here. Let's put that back down there. I have more of this somewhere, I think. Isn't this amazing? This is a burlap. Look at that sparkle. Okay, Ange. I love this. I'm going to put that in. And it's only a part of a napkin, but that's okay. We only usually use parts, right? Make another pocket. Slip it in. All right, let me see. Let me put this stuff up here. Should get rid of that Halloween stuff. Jacqueline will be wanting that. All right, now where's my signature? Here it is. Wow, that was quick, Ange. Welcome back. Okay. Whoops. My washi came off. I'd have a little too much in there. Okay. I might hold off on that blue. I like this green. Let's go back in here. Put this in. I was going to put this on. Let's do that. Now, the thing about belly bands is you don't want them too loose because they won't hold anything. And depending on where you put your glue depends on how wide of an item you can slip in. What did I put here? I have no idea what I used for that. Those buttons. Where's the third little guy? These buttons are giving me a little bit of trouble. That looks okay. Oh, look, here's my tester page. We don't want that in there. We don't want that in there. Okay, so then when I have things like this that I've cut out, the die cut or whatever, these are all these little bits. I love this die cut that I have. But see, I want the user to be able to use it. So something like this, I would definitely use washi tape. I just stick it on. So they can pull it off and use it. What else? Oh, there's more of them. Let's use them. Let's make a little grove. How cute are these trees, right? Okay, Ange. See, if you don't have a lot of paper left, but you have a little bit of paper that you really like, throw it into your die cutting machine. And maybe get your washi tape to go right side up. Just an idea. And not all washi tape is created equal. I don't know what brand this is, but this isn't sticking super great. But the stuff you pay more money for, it sticks better. It just does. It's just the facts. I have a hard time seeing. Oh, this says Journey. I wonder where I got. Oh, I think somebody. Yeah, because I don't have Frisky. Somebody sent that to me. Journey. I don't think I want. Oh, look at her. That's a Christmas stamp, so I can use that. Let's pop her in there. Maybe I want to. All right, so let's get the cover, even though the cover isn't finished. What do you mean name tag? Like how? One thing that I used to make, Ange, I used to take binder clips and decorate them and then put a little thing out the top. I have a video somewhere on my channel. And, okay, so you just slip this in. And, then they could put their own names on it. That's a Santa or a little, no, I guess it's not. I guess it's a little, I need a little strip of, oh, and you know what? You can do this with a napkin too. Instead of like putting it in a pocket or gluing it down if you're making a flow journal. Just pop it in like that. All right, where's I want to put this in. Now, oh, the other thing you can do, you know what I've done before too? Oh, to put on your gifts. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. I thought you meant when you said name tag, I thought you meant like for a dinner or something, like a place or like for on your shirt, but you mean a gift tag. Gotcha. You can also make, oh, I should have thought to do that. Like a strip, a cluster. Like if you take a strip of, say, ribbon and put different little things on it, whatever your subject is, little buttons, bows, and you make a cluster, and then you can attach it to a page. And that looks really cool too on the edge of a journal page, especially a journal like this. And then you just attach it at the top, and then you can, or the user can clip the different parts of the cluster off. So let me slide this second one in. And I think I'm just going to going to staple that down if I can get my mini attacher out of my drawer. Now that I've got everything stacked here. Then that can get folded. You might not always have it folded, or you could trim that to the size of the page as well. You know, this I'll probably do some kind of inking on just to make it look more attractive. This is something I made to put a Post-it note in. So I have a pocket here. See, and this would go like this and like that. How can I use this here? I could just tape it in. I don't know if this is going to hold. Probably not. Boy, that doesn't have much stick to it at all. That's disappointing. I'm going to have to use a little glue. Come on, just a little bit. Straighten that out. Okay. So then let's put, what did I do with that little face? There's a couple different ones in here. It's like a little snow cap. Kind of a, it's just kind of fun. I got all kinds of cutouts in here. Watering can, whirligigs. And then I can decorate around. I don't know why these are all like, you know, where you can rip that leg off. Just rip that leg off. No problem. Here's a little book. It's for a garden. It says Jardin. Jardin. Okay, let's see. So that'll be okay for now, I think. Oh, those are the stamps. Oh yeah, gotta find a home for this. Gonna put a little glue on this, top and bottom, top and bottom. Eh. Yeah, it's nice to have a space where you can work. Oh, mm-hmm. All right, so now that's a little side pocket, so I can slip some things in there. Oh, where's our little book? I'm gonna let that dry a little bit before I force this in there. I think it'll fit, but I want something that I can put there that's flat. See what's in here. I'm like I'm like a bag lady. Everything goes in a bag. Or oh, look, there's a. Now they're sliding everywhere. Oh, I like that. There's the 25. That looks cute. Okay, Lori, that would be cute to make her a gift card. You'll put the gift card right in front. And yeah. Or sometimes greeting cards, Ange, I put a little pocket inside the greeting card, and you can put, they can put a little gift card in there. This was like the offcut of something, and then I punched a little hole and put a rusty pin in it. Merry Christmas tag, to put on a journal, piece of ribbon or something. All right, I'm going to sit that right in there. These are all little bits. Look at that, how cute. I need to make another envelope. And I need to build a pocket. I need to build a pocket, a little tiny pocket. Boop, boop, boop. Does it matter that the Christmas balls are going the wrong way? I hate to cover that up. All right, let me cut this. This is a messy project. You can see how messy my desk is, but that's not unusual for me, really. Yeah, that's crooked. Don't let it work too hard. It's the weekend. Mm. Now you could stitch, some of your pages. You could stitch the edges of your cards just to give you some other ideas. You could certainly hand stitch and blanket stitch different components, especially like if you're making one to give to somebody. All those added little things. I didn't ink this one. Hmm. There's another one. I don't know what I was. These might have come this way, cut to a point, like the end of an envelope. The flap, like the envelope flap. Let's put a little glue in here. We'll hold that down. I'm just going to tear that one. It's a holiday season. Do, 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 do. All right. Let's see. I think they're graphic 45. I don't know if these are stickers. Oh no, this is just a greeting card I cut up that I thought was cute. I have to trim those. I need another envelope. Oh look, here's the tag. This really could go on that way too. I think this was from, no, these are little stickers. Little stickers. Add those in. Yeah, these are definitely graphic 45. Well, this isn't. This stuff is. So you seeing what I'm doing? It's just still chunky. Laura, hi. Are you off today? Nice to see you. Laura makes a mean flow journal, that's for sure. Okay, let's see. Let's try if I just do washi down the side here. Thanks, Jacqueline. Oops, there goes my needle hooked to my scissors. I don't want to lose track of that. Let's see, why do I have these? Oh, this little Christmas tree would be cute. Let's see how this. Oh, that's right. Candy's moving on top of everything else. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, where's my... All right, here. Let's do the green. Don't like when I do that. I'm such a masher. Very heavy-handed. I think that's some of the reason I struggle with watercolor. I'm very heavy-handed. October. Oh, I did it again. Oops. Got lumpy bumpies under there. Not good. Okay, they're cute little trees. All right, now let's see if I can get this. The washi tape I pulled out is not super thick, but it's not real thin either. So I want it on that side. Okay, so if you want to lay it down this way, it's a bit tricky. Ah, it curled up. Okay, so I want it this way. I don't think that's going to work. All right, let's try this way. I was going to try to where I could really see that outside edge, you know. Put it like half on, half off. Half on, half off. All right, let's see. I'm just going to snuggle it there. So it kind of decorates the page, but they could pull it off and use it. It's going to make it thick, but that's okay. It's already going to be thick. Ah, got it on my nail. And you see that every week. Oh, silly girl. Okay, where's my lid? See, all my paper is kind of going the other way. Where's the other side of that? I kind of like that. I want to put a tag in there. I'm starting to fade. Whew. Most days I try to push through, feeling like I need to nap. Boy, I have a hard time getting these little inkers open. Anybody else? Little stinker inkers. I had a tool here that was a little easier to get in there, but you love naps? My sister takes one every day, no matter where she is. She could be visiting somebody. She's like, I'm going to go lay down. Jacqueline and I were saying, we just want to do one more thing. We hate to go to bed at night. We want to stay up. I don't want to take a nap. I'm always fighting, I want to take a nap, but I don't want to give up time that I could be doing something. Which is not good. I should just rest. Same with sleeping. Okay, I'm going to glue this one. Aww, that's a great idea. Thanks for sharing that, Judy. That's wonderful. I used like a woodland kind of oil for one of my fairy journals, and I put it on. Sherry, how are you? Nice to see you. For one of my fairy journals, and I put it on tea bag that I put together for it. It didn't hold the fragrance that great, but maybe I didn't use enough of the oil. All right, let's tuck this in. All right, let's see. You're good? Great. That's good to hear. It still smells. That's wonderful. All right, so let's put this here. That may not stay there, but it's there for now. All right, let me grab this is I love this box. Oh, I thought that was a tag. That was a coffin. Oh, cool. I let myself get so thirsty and then I gulp. I apologize. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, look, we can add some lace. Dim the lights. This is it, the night of nights. No more rehearsing. Oh, that's cute. Of all parts, we do every song by heart. Oh, wouldn't a vintage one, like a vintage Victorian flow journal be cool? Or like a cloth one where you hand stitch stuff in? Ba, 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 ba. I keep telling her, come on over, come on over. Mm. Okay, that's good, I think, for right this second. I was see this, I don't like that. So let's put a piece of something or other on that. Not too big. I love sparkles. Oh, you know, I know this stuff doesn't tear well, and I still try to tear it. Maybe not that way. Okay. What did I do with my tiny attacher? I surprise myself every time I put something back where it belongs. Okay, so I'm going to do a little trim here. And I'm going to take a little bit of this. And where's that little... I wanted to put that little pin, that little rusted pin on. Oh, Philly. Well, it'll show up. I'm just going to tie this in a little knot. And then just pop that there with a little dot of hot glue. Right on top of that, the back side of that staple. I hate leaving those exposed. And then if I find my little pin, I can pin that on there, have a little dangly. Little dangly dangly, as G. Kerr would say. Here it is. I see it. Come back. It might be hard to pin now. Oh, I think I melted the end of my nail. Okay. Let's give this a trim. Lori, this cover from Ideals magazine, oh yeah. Yeah. The Ideals magazine makes me think of my grandma. She had them all the time, and it's like every year she would like read to us the little match book girl. See, now these I'll trim so that they fit in there, or fold it. Maybe I'll just fold them. This has to go in. She just loved that story. Yeah, Ideals. Jacqueline just made a really good purchase, and she's quite flush in Ideals, I should say. All right, where did I put that? Other pocket. Which ones are sticking out? This one here. So this one I'm going to fold. So you can do whatever. I'm looking for that one pocket oh, here we go. See, I made a couple of these years ago. I wonder if I can get this in. Jackpot for sure. It's like, start the car, start the car. This might have to go in a belly band. Let's just throw that out. See, because I got stuff around here. I wanted the tree to look. I wanted it to look like the truck had the tree. These are way too long. I don't know what I was thinking there. Let's trim those off. I'm over here trying to open the gouache I got from Five Below. It's taking forever, and I'm not sure this. Oh, I bought a couple of those for my neighbor. In fact, I just bought one back from her, Laura. Is it the one in the light green, like the light green tub? She said she had a heck, and now she's 95 and she's got numb fingers and everything. She said she had a heck of a time opening hers. I haven't tried it, haven't tried to open it yet. I might have to make a gusseted pocket for. Maybe I should just tape this on. Yes, it's the ones they have all the caps on them, which is great. Yeah, where do I have that? I think I have it sitting right here. Hold on, let's open it up. Well, I call it green, but I guess it could look silver. Hold on. Let me get my bones up here. Oh. See, I was saying before, for her, she's really bound to her chair. And it's hard for her. Okay, let me do this first. All right, so this is what we have for today. So you basically get the idea. I hope you get some ideas from this. All right, so this is it's gonna have handles. I'll take care of, so these don't stick out. Midori style. I'm going to add a third signature in, I do believe. And then I'm going to come around and stitch and sew my handles on. And that'll be my flow journal. So I hope that You got some ideas. Remember, it doesn't have to just be for Christmas. All right, so this is what I got from Five Below. I took the tag off. I don't know if this is the same one Laura got. I think they might have had a couple different options. But with my neighbor being chair-bound, I thought something like this. It's all in a little tray for her. And first I got her the watercolor. Oh, it's like a lock and lock lid. Okay. And she's using the watercolor so heavily that she was out of it like immediately. Yep, fringe and yep, definitely on the edge. I pulled out a piece of lace and then I didn't put it on. Oh, you are, Laura? Oh, cool. I was going to do it last night, but Beth was on. I'm doing it for a swap. It's all pink. Oh, it sounds delicious. Is Candy out? Okay, Candy, hang in there. Yeah, so you got to get this little metally thing off. But she's trying to paint like Bob Ross, and I keep telling her, but you're using product that won't do what he's doing. Because she's going through the paint like crazy. She blows through white. I hardly ever use white. But I thought these were cool because they would cap up for her, you know. Lavender. Green. These are just your basic. Orange. That looks like chartreuse to me. Like a royal blue, true blue, orange. I haven't tried this yet. Yellow, light blue. Sure got plenty of paint here. Laura, what are you going to use yours for? Oh, peach. That's a nice color. That's different. And then a real light yellow. White and black. So I thought for my neighbor it would work out really well, but I don't think she's crazy about the gouache. I'm not really sure why. Maybe because she has to rinse her brush more and she's not got access to you're going to mess around with them like I do everything else. I'm sure it will be swell then. It will turn out swell. Okay, so I still have lots of things to put in my Christmas flow journal. So I'll continue to work on that. Maybe I'll show it to you on Thursday to see what progress I've made. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. It was nice to meet J Mac. She was able to join live today, so that's always cool. And then we got to see Judy and Candy was here and Gail's listening. And then our Laura popped in. How lovely is that? That's great. And let's see. Sherry. We haven't seen Sherry in a while. So Sherry popped in. So that was cool. I just love having you all here. And she's been busy. She says, have a good nap. So thanks for being here. I appreciate it so much. It's fun to work on a project and have, company, have your friends with you. And I hope for those replayers, you find something interesting that they can use. Oh, and we got Kels at the shore having a nice day. That's all cool. Phillies game at 2. They did well last night. Woo, 11-4. They got slaughtered the day before, but last night was a good game. So I'm going to watch the game. And I might color a little bit So until next week, have a good rest of your weekend, a safe holiday weekend, and oh, thanks, Judy. So I'll see you all next time. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you when I see you. Oh, I forgot to say, don't forget to be creative. Enjoy the journey. I'll see you next time. Love you. Bye bye.